I'm Mo.
I'm Jenoa.
And we're having
the sex talk.
The sex talk. Today, I want to talk about menstruation. Having your period.
Yep.
Aunt Flo, when Aunt Flo comes to visit.
When Aunt Flo comes to visit, do you still have sex?
And it happens once a month.
It does. Well,
it's supposed to happen once a month.
For a lot of women, it happens once a month.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like every 28 days, but the point being is that it's a normal part of
the cycle of life.
The cycle of life.
It's very natural.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of people that don't want to have sex when they're on their period. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to address the fact that not only is it normal and natural, but how our media sort of also perpetuates this.
Absolutely. I think we have thousands of years of culture all over the world telling women that their period is dirty, mm-hmm. that they have to go somewhere away when they're on their period, mm-hmm. that no one can touch them when they're physically shake hands with them if they're on their period.
Yeah.
So this is generations of negative
some religions
stuff.
You can't go to temple if you're on your period. They make you sit in another room when you're on your period. You have to wear a certain color.
All of it.
Where it's like they set you apart from the rest mm-hmm. of society and make you feel
dirty,
alienated and bad for a very human functioning. And I think that even today in modern society, this sort of thought perpetuates.
Mm-hmm. So it makes sense if you harbor any of this shame at all. It totally makes sense. You're not crazy. Mm-hmm. It didn't come from nowhere. So if you do feel squeamish about your period and uncomfortable about sharing that part of your body when you're on your period, it makes sense. But there's a lot of great things that can happen from having sex on your period. It can help you with cramps. You'll feel a lot better. Your cramps will feel better.
So true.
Right?
If you have an orgasm especially, that can be really great for cramps.
Right. And it's going to release all this oxytocin and different happy hormones that will help your mood.
Dopamine.
Mm-hmm. So your mood, because maybe you're crabby. Not that I ever am.
Crabby and crampy.
Never, not me, but I know some people do get crabby and crampy,
mm-hmm.
and an orgasm can really help with that.
Mm-hmm. Orgasms can help. Not only that, but it can be a great stress relief. Actually, when you're menstruating, you are letting go of a lot of toxins. Mm-hmm. So it seems almost appropriate that you would have sex. Sex can be really cleansing and relaxing.
Right.
So I really encourage you, I think we both feel the same way, to sort of look at menstruation from a completely different viewpoint. Men too, a lot of men are squeamish about having sex with their girl while they're having their period.
Right, which makes sense because men don't have vaginas. They've never experienced having blood come out of their body for 4 days, and it's totally freakish to them.
And blood. Come on. Blood makes people squeamish. We get it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's a natural blood that comes out of a female's body once a month, and it's actually a really great time to have sex. If you let your girl know or let a woman know that you're squeamish about it, you might be sending this underlying subtle message that you're squeamish about pussy in general.
Or that there's something wrong with their body or their natural functions.
Yeah.
You want to have an open conversation with your lover.
But banning sex during a period just for the sake that that's weird or that's gross, I'm not into that, I feel like perpetuates the stigma that it's dirty and that it's bad. If you look at the Tampax ads and all those stuff, it's like, no one knows, no one can tell I'm on my period. It's this whole culture around
you're supposed to hide it.
Trying to hide it.
God forbid you bleed on something. Every girl knows it has happened. We have bled through things. It's just normal. It is a normal part of life, and I don't think sex should stop because this normal part of your life is happening.
Right. Sex shouldn't stop, and your life shouldn't stop.
For many women, sex is better on their period.
Oh my gosh.
For a lot of reasons.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of natural lubrication. You desperately need relief from your own brain, maybe, too.
Right. And put a towel down if you're worried about it getting messy. That's really the only issue.
Buy some cheap beach towels so you don't mess up your 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton sheets. Put down a crazy bozo towel and go to town.
Yeah. Or have sex in the shower. If you're comfortable with your period, it also suggests that you're comfortable with your body, you're comfortable with your bodily functions, and that in general can boost body image, it can boost self-esteem, it can boost your self-confidence, it can increase overall feeling of well-being in yourself.
Yeah, it's just, yet another thing that if we love and accept ourselves, we're also teaching other people how to love and accept us and themselves.
If we are even ashamed about one little thing about our bodies, it tumbles and perpetuates into other areas of our life. It's the ripple effect. So guys, if you have a lady that's menstruating, encourage her, validate her.
It's just nature. It's totally normal for women. I mean, even if we're a little squeamish about it, it's our normal life. We deal with it every month. And also, it's how we were born.
And just for the record, some men love it.
Oh, for sure.
And some women love it. So,
yes.
yay!
So, we're today at the Sex Talk, we're saying go out and earn your Red Wings.
Sex talk.